what you're going to do is you're going to play with your left hand kind of a variation of the exact chords we just played. Okay? So you'll see what I mean by that. And you're also going to sort of outline the vocal melody with the notes that you're playing in your left hand while you're picking. And I'll talk about the picking and the strumming once we get through this. So we're going to go right back to the first sort of chord we had in the chorus, which was G. Okay, and we're only going to play 2 notes at a time for the entire verse though. 2 notes at a time. So the first 2 we're going to do are your middle finger on the 5th fret on the low E string, just like the G chord, and then your index finger 4th fret on the A string. Okay? So those 2 together. And all you're going to do to get to the next chord is you're going to take your index finger on and off. Okay? So when you take your index finger off, now you have the 5th fret on the low E string and the open A string together. Okay, so you're doing... Okay, and you don't need to do this when you take your finger off. I'm exaggerating so that you can see what I'm doing. And to move to the second shape we're going to have here, all you do is take exactly what you have and slide both your fingers over one string. Okay, so now you have the 5th fret on the A string and the 4th fret on the D string. Okay, it's important when you change between chords and even just little 2-note dyads like this, little 2-note shapes, you don't do this. Don't be playing this and then do one finger followed by another finger. Don't take all your fingers off and then peel them, peel them off and then put them on one string at a time. That is very inefficient. It takes too long. It's messy. You can't do that. I know that it seems like you have to do that when you start out, but what you want to get in your mind is that you're playing this, but it's just this shape. This shape is what you're playing. So you're going, here's the shape, and then for the second chord, the entire shape moves over. Okay, it's not 1 finger, 2 finger. Okay, it's this shape as if your fingers are together. Okay, so anyway, we move up to the second shape, which is here, and we're going to do the same thing with our index finger, the same idea. So now you're going to have that D string coming open sometimes. And then back to the first shape. Okay, and all you're doing is playing the melody with those open strings back to the 4th fret deal with your index finger. That's just the melody. Okay. So after we go back down to here, we go up to this shape. Index finger, 4th fret on the A string, D string, open. Okay, it's always just 2 notes at a time. Okay, and then this is the only time we're gonna have to change a little bit here and add one more finger. So we're gonna go, and then we're gonna add our middle finger, 2nd fret on the D string. So what you want to do is kind of take your index finger and get it over as far to the headstock side of the fret as you can so that you can have room to stick your middle finger on the same fret but the other string. Okay? Alright, and then we're going to add your pinky. So the D string is going to go up to the 6th fret with your pinky. And then up to the 7th fret with your pinky. Okay, so now you're keeping your index finger on the 4th fret on the A string. So now you've got 4, 7, and then you go back to A and D. So you have okay, it's the same thing, you're playing the melody. Okay, and then we go to this shape again, the second shape. And you go, and you're going to take that and slide it up 2 frets to get to the last shape. 1, 2. So now we have middle finger, 7th fret on the A string, and index finger, 6th fret on the D string. So all together, slowly, you had okay, so now at real speed, alright, so there's really not a lot to it. It's a little bit quick, it's done fairly quickly, and is really the only part that you might have trouble with. So now for the picking, it's very, very simple. I'm literally playing all downstrokes, all even, the entire song. So in that section we just did, it's all down, 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 down. Nothing else to it. And the same, really, for the strumming in the chorus. Really, I would play because it kind of has that electronic feel, sound in the actual recording. However, if you want to during the chorus, you could just play up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, this is just to sound like the recording. If you want to play it your own way, go right ahead. But the recording is just a steady pulsing beat. Can't get any simpler than that. So there's Kelly Clarkson's new single, My Life Would Suck Without You. The only other little sections in the song are the same exact things, just with less going on. There's one point where she just holds these chords. That we're picking during the verse, but it's all the same exact chords, same exact things. So I think you'll be able to get through this. I hope you enjoy it.